Hey there, everyone. I just received this. I just received another ceiling fan. This one was on the road, just like my Hampton Bay gazebo wasn't really on the road. It was being thrown away, though. But this one was on the road. And my uncle picked it up because it was on the road as if it was being trashed. And if I move it like that, as you can see, it spins up pretty good. It is well lubricated. This thing was pretty much brand new. There's the light shades of it. Let me see if I can dodge this fan over here. There's the light shades. By the looks of these light shades, maybe you guys can tell me what it is. I'll flip it over in a second. It is indeed a Hampton Bay, because it says Hampton Bay on the side of the switch housing. It doesn't say it on the side of the motor. But this thing, it's got a brass finish. You spin it again. There. That fast, I would guess it's medium speed if it was spinning that fast. It is a pretty small motor. My Hampton Bay gazebo beats it by far. The motor housing of my Hampton Bay gazebo is pretty big, though. But still, the motor of the Hampton Bay gazebo would definitely beat this by far. Even with both of these, without motor housings, my Hampton Bay gazebo motor is like a brick. It's super heavy and it's huge. But this motor, I can already tell it's not very big. You can see directly through the motor housing. Yeah, you can see directly through the motor housing. It's not a very big motor, but once I flip it over, you'll see the motor. It's really easy to tell. It's not the best lubricated, but it definitely is a fan. So I'm going to pause the video and flip it over, and I'll show you guys the other side. There we go. There's the other side. And let me... See, that's what it would look like with the light shade. Can't put it on there like that, though. Too much weight. But as you can see, the motor housing only goes past those first vents and doesn't go anywhere near these vents right here, the bigger vents. It's a really small motor, so I'm guessing it's not really that strong. But can anybody tell me what the brand name of Hampton Bay this thing is? What's the series or something like that? What's the name? The pull chains don't sound cheap. I don't think this fan was cheap like the mainstay ceiling fans you get from a Walmart. This is definitely not one of those mainstays, because it's obviously a Hampton Bay. I've already deconstructed it and looked inside. This cap comes off. Then the light kit, you got to unscrew, halfway unscrew 2 screws, or just loosen them and then twist it, and it'll come down. It'll come off. Then you got the switch housing where the capacitor is located. But this light kit is not one of them just easily detachable light kits. It's attached on there with wire nuts. So this one's definitely one of the... It's probably an older kind of Hampton Bay. It looks in very decent shape, too. It's like almost brand new shape. That's what it appears to be. I put the blades on it for the video, but I'm probably ruining it by just setting it on its side like that. Because just the weight of the motor and stuff like that, it's probably bending those blades slowly. But for now, back here in my grandparents' house backyard, too, this is where all my ceiling fan work's going to be until I get something different, or until something different happens. Because this is just my, this is where I have all my ceiling fans stored. I have them all in that junky shed over there. Shed is really junked up. It'll eventually get better, but my ceiling fans are all junked up in there. I still need to get some good bins for it. But for now, this will do. But yeah, it looks like a good fan. The socket's crooked. There we go. Probably not a good idea to do that. But anyways, this ceiling fan has got a really small motor, extremely small. I could probably hold that thing all day like a feather. Without the blades, it's not too light, but that's just because of all the metal stuff that's on it. But anyways, guys, hopefully one of you in the comments can help me out with this. Maybe one of you ceiling fan collectors can comment in my video, tell me what this thing is. All I know is that it's a Hampton Bay because of its main logo on the switch housing, if I can find that. Yeah, there it is right there. I'm turning it upside down so you guys can see. Hampton Bay. I'm not sure if y'all got a good view of that, but that was the logo. I wish ceiling fans, I bet you some ceiling fans out there tell you, but I wish this one told me what the brand name was of Hampton Bay. But right now I don't know, so maybe one of you guys can help me in the comments. That's all I have. I'll see what I can do with this thing. It has everything with it except the mounting hardware to mount it to the ceiling, which I'll get that pretty easily because I know what kind of mounting hardware it takes because it has a ball mount. See, it has that, right? The hang true mount thing where it like hangs in a ball mount. I only have one, and that one, the screws are at the bottom of the canopy, not at the very top. Anyways, guys, that's all I have for this video. Please like the video, subscribe, and hit that bell icon not to miss out any videos. And please help me out. Tell me what this thing is, and I'll see you guys later.